Hello and welcome to another video by the Ministry of Miniatures, and today I've got something very special. So as you can see here, I have received a package through the post and I wasn't sure what it was until I saw this. So Great Escape Games. So I saw these guys who run Dead Man's Hand, and they had a new starter set at the UK Games Expo in the NEC in June, and I spoke to them about their new game and the opportunity about doing some kind of review for them. And anyway, I didn't hear anything until recently where they reached out and said, would I like to see one of their new sprues for their current release? So let's have a bit of a look inside the envelope and see what they've sent. Okay, so inside the envelope, it is exactly that. It is the new sprues from Dead Man's Hand, and it is their Gunfighters mounted. So let's have a bit of a closer look, because I've not played this game before and I am really interested because it does look very cool. Okay, so first up is the bases for the horses. Pretty bulk standard really. As you can see there, you get 5 horses. There are 5 horses on the sprue for the Gunfighters. So there we go. They're pretty standard and straightforward. So let's just put that to the side. So if we have a look at the horses themselves, as you can see here, there are 5 in total, and they look like they go together quite nicely. If you look on the back side here, you can see where you can glue them together, where the head and the tail goes, and there seems to be some extra pouches. And the detail is actually quite nice when you look at the horses' heads. So let's start from the top. The first horse there, they've all got saddles on, and I like these saddle pouches as well. There's some rolls, poncho rolls, bedding, so it looks like you can really deck out these horses to look quite authentic for a cowboy, and especially as a gunfighter. So there's a water canteen there. And what I quite like is the flat areas for gluing the horses onto the bases. So actually, the bigger the area, the more likely it is that the glue would adhere and keep the horses on without the legs breaking. So they do look quite sturdy. They're quite clean, so I can't see any mold lines really, which is very nice. And as you can see there, there's muscle and tendon details on the horses themselves. And the heads there, look, you can see the mane and the eyes very clearly, so they're going to be quite straightforward to paint. So quite straightforward, and they do look very nice. So there we go, there's the horses there, and now let's have a look at the Gunfighters. So the sprue itself comes with a variety of heads. There are 5 on this side, so as you can see there, you've got different poses, different styles of hats. Definitely good enough to have a different style depending on what you go for. There's also some more heads here which allow a real combination. So another 6 heads here from a bowler hat, and even a mask there and a top hat, and you can see all the different facial hair. So the detail on these riders and the gunslingers is brilliant. They're going to be very nice to paint up indeed. Then as you see here, we go down, there are different guns. So there's a holstered pistol and different pistols there. It looks like a bag of loot, so if you have bank robbers, rifles, then there's the legs to go on the horses, so the riders will sit quite nicely. Another pistol. Then you've got the bodies here, which again, with a waistcoat, you can see on this side there's buttons and a shirt, and on here a neck scarf. So actually that is really nice detail and be really clear and quite nice to paint, I would imagine. Some rope, because every cowboy and gunfighter needs some rope. And then there's a shotgun, pistols, you can see there's a jacket or rolled up sleeves, a holstered rifle, and some more arms. So, and a spare cowboy hat as well. So that will be quite nice and even 2 more hats here. So you've got another one that looks like a bandit and one that looks like he's wearing a kepi hat from the cavalry. Okay, so as we saw, there's more hats on this side, some more guns, there's plenty of those. And this side, you can see there's a very nice jacket there, and a waistcoat. Yes, and this one's got a neck scarf which stands out really well. More rope, and it even looks like there's an arm there with some saddlebags, which probably have some more cash in if you're doing a bank robbery. A lasso, which looks very cool. That'd be very nice to paint. So there we go, some more guns. So actually, I'm really impressed with the level of detail. This is a new starter set that's come out from Great Escape Games. They've got these sprues are part of their new set that's coming out. If you're interested and you like these, check out the link below with their website. Go and have a look and see what's coming out. If you're interested in the channel doing some Dead Man's Hand, leave a comment, let us know what you think, because actually it might be that we invest in a starter set or speak to Great Escape about what's available for us to try. But certainly I'll be quite interested to see what the starter set looks like. It comes with buildings and a number of Cowboys, Gunfighters, enough to get started, and also the starter cards to help you through the game as well as the rules. So if you are interested in the game and you want us to play it, leave a comment below. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Okay, so here we go. I've built all 5 of the riders. As you can see here, these are the Dead Man Hand Gunfighters mounted. So first up, I've got this guy here. I haven't attached him yet, but he's got a top hat, and you can see the detail in these riders are very nice. You can see all the facial expressions, details on the clothing, and there's some pouches and stuff that I've attached to the horse. So that's one of the riders. The second one I've done slightly different. He's got a rifle, and as you can see there, he looks a bit more like perhaps a sheriff. He's got a long coat, he's got some rope attached, and he's there with lots of detail on the horse as well. So that should be very nice to paint. Next up, I've got one that looks like a bandit. So as you can see, he's got the cowboy hat and he's got the cloth across his face covering him up. And there you can see he's pointing a pistol. He's got rolled up sleeves and he's got a waistcoat on. I've attached some packs onto the horse, and also on this side you can see he's got a rifle attached to the saddle as well. So he's waiting to be painted, and I think again another one that's going to come out quite nice. Now this one's got lots of character. As you can see there, he's got a hood over his head, he's holding a pistol in the air, and he has got the swag bag. So it definitely looks like he's just robbed a bank. So that will be very nice to paint up as well. And then finally, the one with the bowler hat here. He's got a pistol on his side, he's got a rifle, and again he's got details on the horse that just makes it look like they're going to be pretty good to paint. So there you go, there are the 5 riders. I haven't got anything else, I've not played it before, but if you are interested, check out the details below in the description. If you want to see more of Dead Man's Hand on the channel, please leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and let us know what you think. So see you all again soon.